So I was really, really pumped because I know we've been trying to link in here. I've been sending you chains since I was doing this 3 years ago.
100%.
And because his style is something that I love about you. Very unique. You're not scared to be your own dude. And Paul, you're one of the dudes who kind of brought that to skating in a way with Nike. And Nike SB is bigger than it's ever been with the resurgence of the Dunk and the Jordan collabs. Can you kind of break down to me a little bit of the relationship and like you wearing it and then him wearing it? I think like a lot of people too always look at you as like kind of like a founding father of Nike skate, you know?
Oh, man. Well, I don't know how to start that. I mean, you know, he's his own man. So his relationship with Nike came through a different way. But like my relationship with Nike, damn, that started way back in the year 2004. Way back when. Yeah, man. I don't even know how to answer that question. I mean, I still have them at my house to this day. My mom put me in some little baby Jordans when were my first shoes, like when I was big enough to need to wear shoes. I have them at the house. And so Nike was always a staple in my life. Like the era I was born, Jordan was already Jordan. He was, you know, I think he came into the league the year I was born. And, you know, that whole Nike thing happened. So I grew up literally seeing Michael Jordan as one of my first heroes, and Nikes were always just so cool. You know, I remember being at school and all the kids wearing Nikes and like arguing with each other, like, no, my shoes are faster than your shoes. Your shoes, no, my shoes are better. I got more air bubbles. And like everybody's all right. And you always wanted those cool Nikes, you know what I mean? So that was always imprinted on my mind. And then flash forward some years later, I started skateboarding. You know, Nike had nothing to do with skateboarding at that time, just a bunch of only skate, just independent skate companies that made their own shoes. And it was never a thought in my mind. Like, you know, I just wanted to skate for my favorite skate shoe brand. And then Nike starts, you know, making some noise. And like we said earlier, like skateboarders are very harsh. So Nike wanted to come get into this culture, and everybody was like, nah, you can't get in. It's our thing. Stay out. Everybody stay out. Which has some value to some degree. You know, I will say it is good to be protective of something you love. But I think now we're at the point where we almost cannibalize ourselves by doing that. But so anyways, Nike was coming in, and they ended up, you know, hollering at me. And at the time, I was with his current manager, Cersei. That was my manager. Oh, wow. And she hit me up, and she was like, you know, oh, no. Actually, they hit me up. My friend who I live with worked at a skate shop, at the skate shop I grew up going to, 118 skate shop, and the Nike rep came in there, knowing that we lived together at that point, and asking him to get in touch with me about possibly doing something with Nike. So my friend Nigel, shout out to Nigel, called me up, said, hey, Robbie from Nike, the rep, is here at the shop. You want to come in and talk to him? I was like, all right, I already had a shoe deal somewhere else, but I was like, I'll hear it out. Yeah, come in, talks to me. And I was like, okay. So I called my manager. I said, hey, they're interested. Here's the guy to get in contact. I'll let you take care of that. Next thing you know, they fly me up to Portland. I'm at the campus. I'm meeting Sandy Bodecker, the guy who like is responsible. Rest in peace, is Sandy. Peace, it's not actually Nike skateboarding. SB stands for Sandy Bodecker. You know what I mean? Like, at least that's what we changed it to.